Class, I welcome you all to this session. This session we're going to learn about petty cash book analytical. Okay, petty cash book, as we all discussed, it is a cash book that will record petty cash expenses. Okay, which is of very less or insignificant value. Okay, so first, from the following information, prepare an analytical petty cash book. 2019 April 1, received for cash payment 20,000. April 2, paid for postage 1600. April 5, paid for stationery 1000. April 8, paid for advertisement 2000. April 12, paid for wages 800. April 16, paid for carriage 600. April 20, paid for conveyance 880. April 25, paid for traveling expenses 3200. April 27, paid for postage 480. April 28, paid for office clearing 400. April 29, paid for telegram 800. April 30, sent registered notice to landlord. So this is the question. So first I'll just tell you what is the format of petty cash book. So just write the title as petty cash book. Okay, petty cash book. In that, receipts, whatever is the receipt, you have to write it here. Date, in what date your transactions, voucher number, though nothing will be recorded here, you are supposed to write voucher number. Particulars, total payments, postage, each and every important payments like postage, stationery, conveyance, carriage, sundries is it is a common thing that cannot be identified separately. Okay, so that is called as sundry. So first, receipts, you are aware that received for cash payments. See here, received for cash payments. The head office or any office for that matter will allocate a particular cash for this petty expenses. Okay, so that is receipts. So you have to write it as 20,000. Okay, the next one, the date 2019 April 1. Particulars to cash account. So to cash account, you don't have any cash, so this is the receipts. I'm sorry, it's like receipts. Okay, receipts for cash. So to cash account you have written, so this entry is here. Next, whatever is the payments, you are supposed to write it in the below. So April 2, paid for postage. Now you have postage, so you are writing by postage. So postage and telegram, across that you are supposed to write 1600. Others will be nil. So total 1600. Okay. The next one is paid for stationery 1000. So you're supposed to write April 5 by stationery 1000. Okay. Stay across stationery, you write 1000. It's very simple actually. So April 8, paid for advertisement 2000. So April 8 by advertisement, you have 2000. Advertisement, you do not have a separate item here, so I'm just going to write it in sundry. Okay, yes. The next one is paid for wages. Paid for wages April 12 by wages, it is 800. I don't have any wages separately, so I'm going to write it in sundries. I hope that this is clear. Next, April 16, paid for carriage. So I have carriage here. Okay, April 16 by carriage, it is 600. Okay, then April 20 paid for conveyance by conveyance. You have 880. Conveyance, across conveyance, I am going to write 880, others nil. April 25 paid for travelling expenses. Paid for travelling expenses by travelling expenses. So travelling expenses, I don't have anything. So I'm going to write it, sorry, it's conveyance, right? Travelling expenses, 3,200. 3,200. So I'm just writing in conveyance, 3,200. Nil. April 27 we have by postage again. So postage is 480. So I'm going to write it across postage. Okay. The next one, April 28. April 28, you can see that paid for office clearing, office cleaning 400 by office cleaning account 400 under total. So it is nowhere cleaning, separate column is not being created, so I'm going to write it in sundries. April 29 paid for telegram. So you have by postage and telegram. So it is 800. So postage and telegram, across telegram you write 800. April 30 sent registered notice to landlord by legal charges. It is 190 because registered notice in sense it is a legal proceeding. So 190. So it is a postage, out of post only you will send it. So this is the end of all the transactions we have recorded. Okay, the total payments, we have to look into what is the total of all these things. The total of total payments comes to 11,950. Okay, so here I am going to just show you the total. Individual columns we will write the total separately. For as of now I am just show you the total here, 11,950. You have the receipts of 20,000. So 20,000 minus 11,950. You have April 30 by balance carried down, which is 8,050. So total of this is 20,000 and 20,000. So I'm going to write just the total of all the columns here. So this total comes to 3,070, 1,000, 4,080, 600, 3,200. So this is the total of the entire cash book. I hope that this this workings is clear. This is the basic petty cash book problem. This is how you will be getting it in your question paper also. So please make sure that you practice this sufficiently. So we have completed the cash book chapter. The next chapter that I am going to take will be special purpose books, that is purchase book, sales book, all those things we will be covering in the next class. I thank you class. I'll see you in the next class.